Anytime it rains, it is flooded, bikes are not able to pass, motorists are finding it difficult to move on these axes. Many times, if you're outside and it rained, you have to walk through the flood.
For hectares, they swallow our Okada. Everywhere was full. There are no butter, no nothing. Rain will gather everywhere. Our Okada they swallow. We always burn money for mechanic and other things. And beside everywhere, our shoe, everything, so rough.
The road is affecting many things. It's affecting customer not to bad, not to because where they for Nadiana, some I can't see them. We enter this place. So, in fact, it is affecting us.
Akute-Ajuwon, a suburb located in Ifo local government area of Ogun State, strategically shares a common nearby boundary with Lagos State, Nigeria, with its population of about 150,000 people. These communities bordering Lagos State share cultural identities with people of the Iju-Agege axis of Nigeria's former capital city. Despite their proximity to Lagos, the twin communities are still far behind time in terms of infrastructure. Such amenities like good road network, public libraries, housing scheme, regular power supply and pipe-borne water are still largely absent in the communities, which have continued to grow due to their proximity to the nation's commercial center. As a matter of fact, more than 40% of the residents in these communities have daily contact with Lagos where they end their living. These two communities are largely rural based on the type of houses and lack of basic infrastructure there. Major parts of the only tarred road connecting the communities initially fixed by the Lagos State government have already failed, while there are no other tarred roads within the area. Akute-Ajuwon is populated by low-income earners, artisans, commercial cyclists, popularly known as Okada, drivers and people who have found cheaper landed properties and accommodation away from neighboring highbrow areas such as Lagos. Quite a lot of these houses are bungalows, and in some cases 1 or 2 story buildings, some of which are practically begging for renovation. There is a little government presence in this locality, according to residents who decry the poor state of the road linking the communities to Lagos State. Life is a daily struggle in Akute-Ajuwon on account of neglect by successive governments in Ogun State, and the people are more pained by the fact that they know it will take little to fix all of these problems bedeviling the state, which has led them to say that the government of Ogun State should allow Lagos to take over this place so that the residents here can feel the presence of government for once. This is the fate of the people of Akute-Ajuwon. This is Spotlight.
Akute-Ajuwon is a suburb area of Ogun State with close proximity to Lagos State. The people of Akute-Ajuwon lament on the state of living with the bad roads, especially with the abandoned bridge right here in Akute-Ajuwon, as it tells us how life has been in Akute-Ajuwon. My name is Margaret Opara, and this is Spotlight.
My name is Sunday Wadema. So 2030 when they break this road, when they fall, you enter people's shop, you enter people's house. So we need this road, make them do them. Even the gutter, make them do the gutter and do the level the road. You understand? So that is what we are suffering for this Akute. So we need this road to do. We need bridge to do the bridge and to do the road, so that it will not be suffer. Okada sometimes, like today will be Monday. Normally Okada they collect from here to Berger 200, but where because of road is bad, you understand, na hold up with it, so they normally collect 300 instead of 200. 300, so it's too much. So we need to this road to make them do this road. And the thief they still here because of how things be here. Thief they enter people's shop, they spot things. The road is affecting many things. It's affecting customer not to bad, not to because where they for Nadiana, some I can't see them. We enter this place. So in fact, it is affecting us. Sometimes like this road, if when rain fall and everywhere we go scatter, customer cannot enter. If Poto go there, customer cannot enter. I want make them do gutter, make them do this gutter well and do the road well. And the bridge, these three things, make them do them. So that water no go to enter people's shop and people's house. They sell boutique, that's I sell wears. I'm selling wears. Traditional wears and red made.
If rainfall attacks, they swallow our Okada. Everywhere was full. There are no butter, nothing. Rain will gather everywhere. Our Okada they swallow. We always burn money for mechanic and other things. And beside everywhere, our shoe, everything, so rough. Actually, I say personally, I came here meet the same as I saw these people. I'm going to 8 days plus. I'm riding Okada in this road. Nothing good apart from suffer where we are seeing here. It's always causing accident. Because for the pot of everywhere was so galloping. So that was the thing. The bridge, actually we don't know the real reason why they abandoned the road. For the first time they started demolish, as you can see, all this thing is houses, people houses, they demolish. So people just try to put their container selling their market, they block, enter everywhere, block it, turn it to market. The road everywhere was become narrow. On top butter, people of this thing. So they abandoned the contract, they are trying to help the nation. They abandoned the bridge, abandoned everything. So we are suffering here too much. Yeah, we are pleasing government. The kind of road where we are walking as a Okada people and no other transportation, we are always falling. The worst part, whenever rain fall, we are suffering. As you can see the place where we are walking. So we are begging government to try to do something to help people so that we can able to enjoy this thing. We are always, so as you can see, always at all the time, we are even this thing, everywhere was so gallop. So we are begging the government to help the nation so that the things will go all right.
This road has been like this since I've been living here. As far back as 2013 to be precise, and it hasn't been so good. Anytime it rains, it is flooded, bikes are not able to pass, motorists are finding it difficult to move on these axes. Many times, if you're outside and it rained, you have to walk through the flood to wherever. The moment it rains, it's not easy again for you to move. There is no free movement, and it causes a lot of huge potholes on the road that even when you take the bike, it moves you. You don't like, you are going up and down, and many times things have happened that even pregnant women are not finding it easy when they take the bike, and babies. Many times I see women carrying babies, and the babies their hairs are sticked off and all of that. So the road is very, very bad. It doesn't allow, even in this Akute, things are very expensive because of the road. When you go out, the things that you buy expensively here, you find out that out there it is cheaper, because to get it through here is not so easy. So these are many other. If you even go into the interior, you will see what I'm saying. The security condition, I'm not going to say that. For example, people have never been waylaid on the road, and there are areas, things like people stealing little things here and there, but I've never witnessed any major robbery.